This is Juliet. Are you an aspiring elementary teacher? If you are, do you know what are the 10 guide steps in teaching elementary science? If you don't know, then come, let's watch this. Step 1. Know what you want to accomplish. Step 1 in teaching elementary science is to know what you want to accomplish. Before diving into lesson planning and activities, it is essential to have clear goals and objectives for your students' learning outcomes. This involves identifying the specific concepts, skills, or knowledge you want your students to gain from the science lessons. To accomplish this, you should consider both the content standards outlined in the curriculum and the individual needs of your students. Understanding the standards will help you align your teaching objectives with established learning goals for your grade level. Additionally, taking into account your students' abilities, interests, and prior knowledge will help you tailor your lessons to meet the specific needs. By clearly defining what you want to accomplish, you are setting the foundation of an effective science instruction. This will allow you to create a well-structured and engaging learning experiences for your students, ensuring their progress and success in understanding elementary science concepts. Step 2 is to set the stage. Step 2 in teaching elementary science is to set the stage for effective instruction. This involves creating an environment that fosters curiosity, engagement, and active learning. By setting the stage, you are establishing a positive classroom climate and preparing your students for the upcoming science lesson. To begin, it is important to develop a clear and engaging introduction to the science topic. This can be done through a captivating story, real-life examples, or by posing intriguing questions. The purpose to spark students' interest and create a connection between their prior knowledge and the upcoming concepts. Furthermore, it is essential to establish clear expectations and procedures for scientific inquiry and experimentation. This includes teaching students the importance of safety measures, proper equipment handling, and adhering to scientific process. By setting these expectations early on, you encourage a safe and productive learning environment. In addition, providing students with the necessary materials, resources, and tools will enable them to actively participate in science activities. This may involve setting up science centers, organizing lab stations, or ensuring access to relevant books, articles, or technology. By setting the stage effectively, you prepare your students to become active participants in their science education. This will help create a positive and engaging learning environment while also fostering a sense of excitement and curiosity about the world of elementary science.
I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. This Chinese proverb highlights the significance of hands-on experiences for understanding. The step 3 emphasizes creating an effective learning atmosphere in science education through various strategies. They focus on fostering a conducive environment that embraces inquiry-based learning, setting clear expectations, utilizing an assertive discipline approach, configuring classrooms for optimal learning, and prioritizing safety measures. These strategies underscore the importance of engaging students in active learning, promoting collaboration, establishing structured yet democratic classroom environments, emphasizing safety protocols. Ultimately, they aim to create a positive, secure, and engaging environment that engages students to actively participate in their learning journey while mirroring the behavior of the scientists.
Now let's move on to the step 4, integrate the curriculum. Why integrate the disciplines? So integrating disciplines in education fosters a holistic understanding of subjects, fostering critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and also the appreciation of real-world application. Integrating subjects also makes science more real, preparing students to solve life's problems. So integrating the language arts. So in language arts, the goal is to develop the full range of students' literacy skills, including speaking, listening, reading, and writing. By integrating these skills into the science learning process, students gain a better understanding of the subject matter. Also, integrating language arts and science foster interdisciplinary connections, showing the students how language and science are interconnected in the real world. So next is integrating the mathematics. So in integrating mathematics in science is crucial as it enhances analytical and quantitative skills. It enables students to apply mathematical concepts to scientific problems, fostering a deeper understanding of both subjects. So this integration helps students see the real-world application of mathematics in scientific research, promoting critical thinking and problem-solving abilities essential for various science, technology, and engineering and mathematics skills. Next is integrating social studies. So in integrating social studies in science is valuable as it provides context and relevance to scientific concepts. So this interdisciplinary approach fosters a more comprehensive understanding of scientific issues that encouraging students to consider the ethical, social, and cultural implications of scientific endeavors. Next is integrating art. So in integrating arts in science is important for fostering creativity and innovation. By incorporating visual arts, music, or other creative elements into the science education, students can express scientific concepts in unique ways, making learning more engaging. And it nurtures a broader skill set, promoting both.
Step number 5. Engage your learners. Research indicates that engaging students in the learning process increases their focus and attention and helps them motivate to apply higher-level critical thinking skills. Engaging and challenging your students in important and difficult tasks. After all, our ultimate goal is to motivate students to become active learners. And the most effective and valuable method to promote independent learning and promote students to become active learners is to use inquiry-based instruction. Inquiry-based instruction is an approach that provides learners opportunities to actively develop skills that enable them to locate, gather, analyze, and critique and apply information in a wide range of contexts as they develop understanding. And there are 3 approaches of inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning is accomplished through 3 different approaches. The first approach is the structured inquiry. In this approach, students investigate a teacher-presented question through a prescribed procedures. Second is the guided inquiry. Here, students investigate a teacher-presented question using student-designed or selected procedure. Lastly, we have the open inquiry approach, where there is no predetermined question and the students themselves propose their own questions through student-designed selected procedures. One of the best ways to facilitate inquiry-based learning is applying the 5 E's instructional model. The 5 E's stands for engage,
Explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Engage. Here, the teacher accesses the students' prior knowledge and engage them in learning with an existing introduction of the concept. The second is explore. The students are given opportunities to explore in an activity. We have explain. The students explain what they have learned from the concept. Elaborate. The students' understanding of the concept is challenged and further expanded from their new experiences. And lastly, we have evaluate. The students assess their understanding of the concept. As teachers, we should be aware of the many different kinds of learners. It's the implicit task of all teachers to direct instruction to all learners. You can accomplish this by appealing to many different learning styles during a lesson, and an inquiry-based learning model helps teachers engage all learning students regardless of learning style.
Step 6. Assemble your materials. It is worth taking the time to assemble the materials for teaching science. It can be exasperating but rewarding. In order to assemble your materials, you have to overcome obstacles, plan and gather the materials, and establish a place and motivates your students.
Step 7. Establishing cooperative learning groups. Cooperative learning groups are a valuable method for teaching science, as they divide tasks into parts, with each member completing one part of the project. The focus is on inquiry, requiring group learning in an open, guided, and structured approach. The next generation science standards emphasize science process skills, which encourage students to hypothesize and promote critical thinking. These skills are central to doing science, allowing students to use their five senses, mathematical skills, and prior experiences to solve problems. Learning communication skills is a crucial in science process, as cooperative learning groups encourage a continuous circle of peer communication, allowing students to change previous ideas and beliefs and construct new understanding. This approach helps students construct new thoughts and ideas in the scientific world. Cooperative learning groups encourage hands-on interaction with peers, promoting cooperation, taking turns, and helping each other to solve problems. Teamwork becomes essential, and students gain respect for each other's viewpoints. Assigning specific jobs within a group foster a sense of responsibility, accountability, leading to increased concentration and task focus.
Step 8. Implement technology. In today's technology-driven world, new technologies play a crucial role in daily life, including the integration of STEM curriculum into science programs. However, many students do not continue STEM studies through high school, with 60% changing their minds by the time they graduate. Teachers must incorporate technology into their lessons to engage students and maintain their attention, which is crucial for future job market competition and preparing children to the productive citizens. Laptops have revolutionized various aspects of life, including work, communication, education, and entertainment. Incorporating technology tools like video games, testings, and smartphones into science lesson plans can motivate, engage, reinforce, and extend the learning experience. Utilizing computers in science for word processing, document editing, and research can also enhance design and analysis skills. The smart board is another engaging tool that brings resources directly into the classroom. Technology also allows students to collaborate with students from different states or countries to discover how they learn science and discuss similarities and differences in their curriculum, preparing them for the technological reality of this century.
Now, we will move on to step 9, the reflect and assess. This step is crucial because it allows teachers to evaluate the effectiveness of their teaching methods and identify areas for improvement. By reflecting on their teaching practices, teachers can make informed decisions about how to adjust their instructional strategies to better meet the needs of their students. The reflection and assessment process involves several key steps. First, teachers should review their lesson plans and assessment to determine if they accurately align with the learning objectives and standards. They should also consider whether the activities were engaging and relevant to their students. Next, teachers should gather feedback from their students through informal assessment, such as exam tickets or discussion prompts. This feedback can provide insight and info what students found challenging or confusing, as well as what they enjoyed and found meaningful. Teachers should also reflect on their teaching practices, considering factors such as pacing, instructional delivery, and classroom management. They should ask themselves questions like, did I provide enough opportunities for students' exploration and discovery? Or was I able to effectively manage classroom behavior during the lesson? So overall, the reflection and assessment process is an ongoing cycle that should be integrated into daily teaching practices. By regularly reflecting on their teaching practices and making informed decisions about how to improve, teachers can ensure that their students are receiving high quality science instruction. Scientific concepts gain greater meaning when teachers apply them to everyday life. A perfect example to extend and expand upon the lesson is a hands-on activity of Isaac Newton's first law of motion, which is the law of inertia, which states that an object at rest remains at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force, and an object in motion continues in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Students working on their cooperative learning groups can do the investigation with the help of toy cars and graphs. With this, they will discover new learning and new ideas. Teachers should ask a series of questions that helps students to observe the way the learned concept can be observed in students' home and a larger environment. We also have Science Fair project that offers opportunities to exercise the scientific method and gain confidence through experimentation and displaying results. We also have field trips. Field trips are valuable ways to relate science to everyday life and the surrounding environment. Teachers can look for funding through foundations in order to offer this kind of learning opportunity to their students.
The
Connecting
investigators,
with
they are
scientific
really
concepts
making
through their
observations,
application
asking
to
questions,
daily
they're
life
developing models,
increases
they're arguing
awareness
with each
and
other about the
confidence
science.
in students.
We integrate
Inside the classroom, experiments soar. Atoms are dancing and the theories have explored. Week goes on, and minds alive. Science sparks, so what a beautiful sight. So let's embrace, explore, and see the wonders of a world's grand spree. And elementary halls, we will strive. Ooh, science teaching comes alive when we do it magically. Think and think of different ways, and don't stop. With bubbling beakers, we ignite curiosity, shining light, inquiring minds, inquisitive hearts. Science is fun.